What is up, everybody? My name is Bad Hardware, and today I'm going to be doing a track breakdown for you guys. This is a new track that I'm about to release tomorrow, January 28th, called You're the Freak. I just wanted to share it with you guys. I had so much fun making it, and I would like to hear what you guys think. So this is what the drop of You're the Freak sounds like. I think it goes crazy. I had so much fun making it. Anyway, so the lead section I'll break down first. So the entire track is kind of based around this sample here, this retro type sample that I pulled from Splice. I just really love the groove of it. What I did to actually make the drop lead is I took the audio, and you can do this really cool little trick here in Logic, where you open up the audio, you turn on flex time, you go to flex pitch, so you know flex time's on with that thing here, and you'll see these little MIDI notes kind of come in here. It usually works really well for vocals and other kind of just single track instruments. When you've got a sample like this that's playing, you'll just kind of get random MIDI notes where the software is choosing notes wherever the fuck they find it. It could be anywhere. Here it creates this new track with all the MIDI data, and you can listen back to it, and it's probably going to sound really weird. So that random ass beeping sound is what I took as the basis for the lead drop, because to me it sounded like kind of like somebody shredding on guitar. I fixed it up obviously because that's just a bunch of random fucking noise. So you can see here I've got two different lead tracks. I've got this one here, which is the mono track, and then I've got a wider stereo width track going on here. This is what the mono kind of dry sound sounds like. So you can kind of see the resemblance that has with that random kind of beeping noise at the beginning. I cleaned it up. I gave it a cooler sound. For this patch, I used Surge and then bounced it to audio just because it's less CPU intensive. And here's the wide version on top of it. And so here's just boosted the highs, cut out all the lows, and then added a Valhalla space modulator. It just kind of detunes the sound. I like this preset called Random Doubler. I kind of mess around with the depth and the feedback knobs, and it kind of sounds like this. It just gives a wider detuned sound and just kind of like layers up that lead. Makes it sound thick and fat and juicy, and that's what you want in an EDM drop lead. So together, they both sound like this. The actual beat section's pretty simple. Here's just a sample that I found from Splice. Just your basic 4 on the floor type rhythm. And then I chopped up another Splice sample that I used earlier in the track, and I wanted to reuse it to kind of keep some of the same characteristics in the drop section. I just kind of like those fills, so together those sound like this. I think they work really well together. I really like that. And the bass part here, there's 4 main bass layers, and here's what those 4 bass layers sound like. So there's a couple things going on here. Not a ton in the realm of sound design, but I've got this main mono bass here, which I believe is just a Vital single saw wave. Yep, just a literal single saw wave. Some overdrive to give it some distortion. Well, a lot of overdrive to give it distortion. I don't know, I just love the characteristic that overdrive brings in sounds. Again, just layers it, makes it fat, makes it go crazy. Just for comparison, without overdrive, it sounds like this. Super boring, just mono sound, and then you add distortion, it sounds a little bit cooler. I don't know, actually, it doesn't sound that cool, but I'm sure it sounds better when you layer it with things. I don't know why I call this patch needs work. I think I just didn't like the sound, but it ended up fitting good in context, so here's what that sounds like by itself. Yeah, no, that's just an atrociously ugly sound. And then here is the 808. Pretty chunky 808. There's some overdrive on that as well. Yeah, so together it sounds pretty good. Anyway, that's just what the whole drop sounds like. So really liked how that came together. And then because it was getting a little too monotonous. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and so I brought back one of the rap choruses earlier on, and I just kind of added some vocal synth to it to kind of play around with this polyvox setting, change the formant as it goes. You can actually see the automation written in here. I just put this onto touch mode and kind of just manually twisted the knobs with the playback. And then I got a tremolo on it to pan from left to right. I think I just have it on like the default quarter note or something. And so this is what this sounds like. And it goes back to the drop here. I don't know. I thought that was a nice little interlude to kind of like keep the energy, but also like keep something fresh, and so that you're not listening to this for like, 16 bars or however long it is. I don't really know. There's a little transitional element in here. I don't like using risers that much. I like to use other unique type sound elements to build energy in a track and keep it going. I took a laughter track that I have as the intro to the drop, and I just reversed it and added some delay, and this is what it sounds like. It sounds fucking terrifying, honestly, but in context, it sounds okay. That's pretty bad. I think I brought back the original sample here. I don't know what this is. Yeah. So the way this track got its name was actually from this sample, and I swear to God that they're saying "You're the Freak," and so that's why I call the track "You're the Freak." I don't know what they're actually saying, but you want to give it a listen and maybe tell me what you think they're saying in the comments or something. Yeah, they're saying "You're the Freak." I think it has to be. I don't know what else it could be. Anyway, that was my track breakdown. I hope you guys thought this video was insightful. Again, my name is Bad Hardware, and my track "You're the Freak" is coming out January 28th on Saturday. All right, peace, guys.